Good afternoon, ladies. Listen, I am back. And the reason I'm back is because the doors are closing really, really soon for the challenge. And I want to make sure that you're in the right place at the right time, which is with us in the group, helping you figure out your entire career and the next steps that you should be taking. Now, listen, I get it. These are very uncertain times, and there's a lot of fear around everything that's going around us. And I know there's a lot of uncertainty that you have no control over what's going to happen with your career. You probably have no control as to what's going on your industry, whether or not you're going to have a job or not in the next few weeks. Perhaps you already find yourself claiming unemployment like 10 million other Americans find themselves. And what I want to tell you is that on one end, it's going to be okay, because I've been there. I've been in those shoes, and believe me, I understand exactly how it feels. In fact, I was there. I applied to 1,231 jobs at one point and got 5 callbacks and absolutely 0 job offers during the Great Recession. So I understand exactly how it feels. Now I think you can actually claim unemployment online. I used to have to do it with thousands of other people starting 5:30 in the morning if I wanted to get my check by noon. So I get it, and it really sucks. And there's a lot that you cannot control, but you have a choice. You have a choice of either dwelling in what you cannot control or choose to make the control possibilities to impact in a way that you actually take advantage of this current situation, of this whole uncertain thing that we're going through. You can figure out a way to harness it to your advantage, because when it comes to fear, anxiety, negative thoughts, and all these things that are probably going through your head right now, I want you to understand that that's the universe calling you out and saying, hey, you hit a roadblock. We need to course correct. You need to pivot right now. It's just a warning sign. It's just telling you that there's something that needs to be addressed. Something's not working. It's not a judgment on you. Ladies, I know very well that feeling of, I think that I did wrong, or that I'm not a good person, why I'm struggling. If I were only a better employee, if I worked harder and did all of these things, like, stop spinning. I want you to stop spinning and realize that first things first, you didn't cause this whole thing. At least I said. But also realize that the spinning is not going to take you anywhere. It's not going to help you resolve this situation. And this is why I want to make sure that you understand that it is your choice. If you're going to be dwelling in victim mode and about energy, if you will, that is coming along with this. You can choose, however, instantly, like right now, you can decide, I'm not going to dwell there. I'm just not going to let it go. You can decide to align yourself with a part of you that wants to thrive, rather than everything that's negative. And the best and easiest way to do that is face her squarely in the eyes, proverbially, right? Like, I guess you can't really specifically face it in the eyes, right? Unless I were like a snake or something. But in this case, I want you to understand, like take a minute, take a breather, go for a little walk, and understand exactly what you fear. If it's the fact that you might be losing your job in a couple of weeks, face that. Acknowledge it. And acknowledge where you feel it physically. Is it in your chest? Is it in the pit of your stomach? Where do you feel it? And when you understand where you feel it, acknowledge it and thank it. Be very grateful, because here's the thing. This part of the brain, the key mode and the anxiety mode, and really survival mode, is doing you a favor. Dinosaur side of your brain is doing what it's supposed to do. It's trying to protect you. And this is why it's bringing up these feelings of anxiety that you can't control. So if they're doing their job, noticing that, heck, these are tough times, and thank you mind for working the way that you do, that you're actually bringing up the fear of it. But understand that it's not a judgment on you. Don't take a direction, because most women, we tend to do that. And that is absolutely not okay. That's the quickest way to keep yourself stuck, right? Acknowledge the problem and realize the sign. Understand the message that it's trying to send to you. It's not trying to tell you that you're right now. You need to course correct. Right now, you need to, and that's all it's trying to tell you. And when you think about it, that message is so much less harmful than the stories that we see and feel this pain. So what I want to invite you to do is, once you acknowledge that fear, and once you acknowledge the message behind this, and you to be exploring this different industry, or figure out what new career path you should be taking, really jumping into